So I see you have the headband on. Is that the Hamas headband?
Yes, it is.
And do you why are you in support of Hamas?
They all wishes for us to die, bomb us. That's what they want.
Zionist is a terrorist.
What's up, you beautiful sharmutas? So today we're going to react to this video that's going viral. Some Arab kid being interviewed by a Persian guy, but the Palestinian kid, he's wearing a full-on Hamas Halloween costume apparently. Which, you know, his mom and sister, I guess they got embarrassed and they walked off for him to do the interview himself. But this is a really growing problem in the US right now. All these people supporting pretty much terrorism. It's just very, very scary. And this morning I heard of this bomb exploding, a car bomb exploding between the border of Canada and the US. So I think, I'm hoping it doesn't happen, but it looks like it's going to get worse. The more the IDF, the Israel Defense, I guess, Army keeps bombing Palestine, this is going to get really bad, I think, all over the world, not just the US. You know, people just reacting to all which is very, very sad what's happening in Palestine, but it doesn't justify, you know, terrorism happening all over the world. Like this car bomb today, I think has been officially stated that it's a terrorist act. So we'll see how that plays out. But let's react to this video and talk about it.
All right, guys, we're here in Chicago at the pro-Palestinian event. Let's go talk to people, see what's going on. Would you be interested in doing an interview by chance?
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Is the exposure good and everything?
Where's this going to?
I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to wear the headband?
They're telling me to take it off.
What's that?
They're telling me to take it off.
Oh, if you're going to wear it during you might as well, like, wear it. That's part of the reason. Like,
The badass Hamas wannabe is asking his mommy for permission to wear the headband.
All right. So, is it still like? So, why are we out here today?
Protesting to free Palestine, man.
Right.
We want our country back. You know, over 75 years, we welcome the Jews. We welcome the Jewish people, and you know, because we're friendly. We don't have anything against them. We welcome them in. And next thing we know, we're being kicked out of our land. We're being kicked out of, you know, our place, because that's where that's all we know is our land. Little kids, little girls, women, you know, men. We're all fighting to get our country back, because that's all we want, you know.
And when you say that, what do you mean? Like, what is that? Is that 67 borders? Is that 48? Is that like what are we talking about? Country back?
We want it all back. We want every single piece of land, every single acre. We want it all back. You know, we'll welcome them in, but not like how we did before.
Sure.
You know, they're recreating the Holocaust, but for us, you know, we're in the position that they were in. That's what they're doing.
So I see you have the headband on. Is that the Hamas headband?
Yes, it is.
And do you why are you in support of Hamas?
They're our freedom fighters. They're the people that are sticking up for us. Our own government, the Sulta, that's what they're called. They don't stick up for us. They don't do anything for us. Hamas help us. Hamas, you know, contrary to what the news says, those guys have actually helped us through everything. They've given food, water, you know, they haven't beheaded one single kid. I can promise you that.
But what about, you don't think they killed even like a single civilian in Israel, like whatsoever?
Obviously that there are civilians that are gonna get hurt, but what Israel is doing, they're straight up just bombing civilians, you know? For us, like, for what Hamas has been doing, they've been bombing bases. They've been trying to take down their own, like the Israeli bases. That's really all they've been doing.
But they went into like kibbutzes and they like slaughtered entire families. Like that's what the evidence seems to show. When they went even at the festival that they were having, like a lot of people were killed out of there, and we have their names. They're obviously dead.
Again, you know, this is whoever has died. I'm sorry for your loss. Again, but
It was over like 1,300 people, I think.
oh right, 1,300 people doesn't compare to the hundreds of thousands of women, children, and men that have been killed over 75 years.
I mean, that is true. You know, like so far, you know, 1,500 Israelis died October 7 versus over 15,000, you know, Palestinians who died over the past month. That's insane. That's like 4 to 5 September 11, you know, within 1 month for Palestinians. It is just an absolute catastrophe what's happening right now. And I think I heard the statistics like 50% are babies or very young children. It's just unbelievable what's happening right now. It's just
The hundreds and thousands.
Does it justify it? Like, do you think it's justified to do that? Like, it's the single deadliest day for Jews since the Holocaust, that October 7th was. Do you think it justifies killing innocent people like that? Instead of, you know, some people say military targets, Hezbollah, for example, has like this view, it seems, where they seem to target military.
You know, like Hezbollah is pretty much Iran. This whole chaos is controlled by Iran. It's just very, very sad. And the crazy thing is, this guy, the interviewer, he's Persian. He's from Iran. And I've met so many Persian Iranian guys when I went to college. And they are the nicest people you'll ever meet. They're not even religious, like when it comes to Islam at all. And they hate their government. They hate the Iranian government. They think they're too fundamentalists. So it just is very sad. But Iran is funding Hamas and Hezbollah. So, you know, they are the root of all evil, Iran is. And they want to wipe out Israel off the map. So it's just
Outposts instead of civilians. Do you think it justifies killing civilians like that, men, women, children?
Listen, what I could say, I can't speak on their behalf. I'm not over there
on your behalf.
on my behalf. But let me just say one thing. I have seen plenty of videos sent to groups of Hamas militants.
I am shocked this police car did not at least investigate this guy or do, because I mean, you're wearing a terrorist outfit, dude, like a Halloween costume. It's like, that's not very... I'm just surprised nobody's doing anything to him.
Helping little kids, helping women, helping children, even Israeli women and Israeli children.
I want to listen.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, continue to him.
They've been helping Israeli, you know, kids and women and children, you know, throughout the attack. Even though they have been, you know, trying to get their own land back.
I mean, it's like, you know, Hamas is a resistance. You know, I saw this on some interview with Andrew Tate a couple of days ago. Like, it's right. They are resistant, you know, movement or whatever. But the stuff they did is just, it's not humane. Like, if you're resistance fighters, why kill? If you are resistance fighters, why massacre babies, women? Like, why don't you be a man and target soldiers? You know, these are the ones that are causing carpet bombing, like that kid said in the Halloween costume. It's like, you know, don't attack innocent people. This is the problem. You know, this is the problem I have. If you're resistance fighters, do that. Don't attack innocent people.
They were telling the other people, do not harm them. We want to show them that we're not like them. We're not gonna kill these kids, these women, and these children. You know, we're sorry about what anyone has done, but I'm like this doesn't, like, what Israel has done over plenty of years, carpet bombing Gaza, carpet bombing, you know, Jenin, Nablus, Hawara, Turmasaya, you know, Bir Zayt, Ramallah. Carpet bombing any of these cities in Palestine doesn't justify anything. You know, we're doing this to get our own land back. We're doing this to save our heritage, you know. And there are plenty of Jews who aren't Zionists. These people, again, we don't have anything against Jews. I don't have anything against Jews. I have something against Zionists. Zionism. That's what the problem is.
What does Zionism mean to you?
It means, Jews who take it too far and who, they kill innocent women and children for no reason.
Well, doesn't it mean like you believe in establishing a Jewish state? That's the idea. It's Theodor Herzl's vision of a Jewish state.
Again, it could mean that, but to us it means them killing innocent women and children and men. Innocent people who don't deserve to be killed, who don't deserve this.
And you don't see a path to peace, like, because some people have suggested a return to 67 borders. That would be the way to establish peace. But you're saying unless it's all back in the hands.
Well, it's not going to work. You know why? Sure. Because they have something called mowing the grass. They have it in Israel. They have something called mowing the grass. If you look into it, it's called the FIA or something like that. It's like, look it up. It's called mowing the glass, and that means they want to cleanse all the Palestinians. It's not something, we don't have hate. If you look into every video, I can show you many of them. They all wishes for us to die. With the Jews, one of the Jews had a dream of opening his own land, and with the help of the United States, that's how it became a country. Because with the Intifada, the first Intifada, before
the British.
Yes, but before the Jews, when they first came to Palestine, they had a Palestinian passport. You can look it up. What I'm saying is they stole the land. Even their flag is if you look it up, they stole it. Even the flag. So what I'm trying to say, you cannot build somebody indebted. I was born in Jerusalem. I was there when Yasser Arafat was passed away. I was
East Jerusalem.
What do you mean? Like West Bank? That's where I live. But our actual place where we live, it was taken, from Israel a long time ago when I wasn't even born. But what I'm trying to say is there's the fake news and all that kind of stuff that makes Muslim people look bad. But we're not bad people. In our religion, if you look it up, if we kill one person wrong, that means we killed the entire world. And
so I don't understand, if you kill one person, you kill the entire world. It's like, if you look at the history, did the Prophet Muhammad, with his own hands, behead 700 Jews? Yes. While Jesus, our Jesus, died sinless. So I'm not really sure what he means by that. And to see a young kid like that already supporting terrorism in America. This is Chicago. It's just getting very scary, guys.
If we
wrong is the key word. So do you feel like any of the people that Hamas killed on October 7th?
What I'm trying to say is, the thing is, you cannot make the difference between those people are citizen or they're in the army. That's why they had to do
even for babies?
No, they didn't kill babies.
There's any evidence of a single child being
none.
killed?
Zero. Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure in the war, those are Gaza children.
No, I'm talking about the ones on October 7th in Israel.
What do you mean children? They're adults. They're not kids. They're not babies. They said
there's images of dead babies in Israel on October 7th.
Those are Palestinian kids. They use our kids.
In October 7th, like those ones?
Yes, they use our kids. Our media with them. They use our Justin Pieper. The picture that he posted, it's Gaza people. It's not their people.
Hey, you guys don't want to talk to these people. They're going to misconstrue everything you say. They're going to edit everything you say.
Who am I?
Who am I? And put it against you guys.
I'm actually Persian, actually. But, okay.
There you go, man. You're good.
Sure.
Don't
okay.
give them time of day.
There you go.
We want a ceasefire. We want peace.
Listen. If you believe in humanity, look it up. Islam has nothing to do with terror.
Persian, he knows.
Hamas has nothing to do with terror. They're not ISIS.
He just said Hamas has nothing to do with terror. Wow. I mean, seriously, dude?
That's all I'm
Jews
saying.
against Israel. Chicago Jews against Israel. We want peace in the Middle East.
Right. If I'm gonna
because the place from around the Palestine is a saint.
It's
from
a
God.
holy city, yes.
It's a holy city, but that's what
it's everybody's city.
You're from Mexico, right?
Yeah.
My wife is Mexican. Does that make sense to you?
But why you have to fight?
Here's
We're
what
not
I'm
fighting.
saying. Let's just say I come to
We're
Mexico
protesting.
and I kick
A
all the
peaceful
people out,
protest.
and this is my country now. As a Palestinian, how would you feel? If I start kicking you
just
out?
like if you will go to my house and take it with guns to my place.
Guys, it's very, very scary what's happening on the border of the U.S. Millions. I heard hundreds of thousands of people are crossing illegally, including cartel members. There are actually videos of cartel members with guns crossing the border. So I'm not really sure what Biden is doing right now. It's just very, very, which I actually did a video on that. It's just very scary right now what's happening in the U.S. even, not just the Middle East.
You go.
No,
I can go
That's exactly.
out.
That's exactly.
I give you to my
You know
place.
what?
That's exactly
Just
what's
like
happening
Trump
in
tried to do to
Palestine.
you guys.
That's exactly what's
You know how
happening in
Trump
Palestine,
tried to
bro.
take over Mexico? Israel trying to take over Palestine.
There you go. Here's a perfect example. Man, all you
Trump
can do
tried to
is
take
do
over
your-
Mexico?
He spent billions on a wall.
But that's not to take over
He was
Mexico.
trying to take it over. Let's just
By
be
building
for
a
real.
wall?
Let's just be for real. Yes.
I don't hate nobody. I lie.
I
because we
understand.
are
Thank you
brothers,
guys,
everybody.
appreciate it.
We got
Please subscribe.